Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today. And though you've come through many obstacles.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to Adventure Time, Season 6, Episode 14. So last time we returned to this series after a long time, 3 years off. And we had a very minor episode. It was just the loser wizards kind of going on a road trip with the water nymphs and Giuseppe, and it's like, okay, it was a thing. But now we get to go into this next episode. As usual, I know nothing about what it's about. I don't have any clue on to the context of pretty much most of the series going forward. I only know a couple certain things that was like basically impossible to avoid, because everyone was talking about it. But most of the actual series coming up, I don't know the context about it. I don't know like what it means or what's going to happen, what anything is or anything like story wise is going to progress. You know what I mean. I know a few details about things that are coming, but that's it. So hopefully it stays that way. I don't see much of anyone talking about Adventure Time currently on social media. Like a couple people have mentioned the specials that have released recently, but usually they never talk about spoilers when I see them talking about that. And I haven't even seen that for a while, so yeah. And as I stated last time, for now we are going to keep going with one episode at a time, but if we ever feel like the need or desire anything, we can do more. Since they are half-length episodes, we could do a couple of them in a go. We'll see when we get to that point, though. For now, we're just going to keep it at one. I said we could possibly do more than one this week since last week, since there's no One Piece this week, but I decided to do some other stuff instead, and I wasn't able to record on Monday, yesterday as of recording this, because this is Wednesday's reaction. But I wasn't able to record on Monday because my sister came over, and that took up pretty much all of my recording time. So unfortunately, I had to wait until Tuesday to record stuff. So it's like I just don't think I'm going to really have the time to do more than one episode this week because of that. With everything else I've got to do. Once we get into November, I might be able to record more than one episode at a time, a little easier. But once December hits again, it's going to be complicated again. And the big thing is having 2 movie reactions a week, pretty much every week. So that's the big thing that's dragging down a lot of my reactions right now, or my ability to do more than one at a time, really, for the most part. There are some exceptions that I am making to these all. There are some things that I am prioritizing and all, but it's just I can't do everything, so I have to kind of pick and choose at times, but either way, I am very excited to see what more we got in store for this, and I'm hoping we actually get more Finn and Jake in this episode, or at least some of our other favorite characters like Bubblegum, Marceline, those kind of characters. We got Ice King last time. We even had a little bit of Tree Trunks. But I want to see like more of the other main characters. I want to see Flame Princess. I want to see all these characters we've kind of come to know and love. I'm trying to remember exactly who was still around at this point in this series. I think Prismo. I think did he die or something? I don't remember. I think he might have died. I'm not 100% sure on that. I was thinking about him because I'm watching this other reactor, Viewmaster's Reactions, who reacts to the series very slowly, though. But I mean, he does it at his own schedule, so I can't blame him for that. And he just did the Finn the Human, Jake the Dog two-parter, um, with the Farm World universe and everything. So that was fun, getting to see that again, and Prismo and everything, and Jake wanting the sandwich. um, yeah. So I was just thinking about Prismo because of that. I think Prismo died, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not confident in that at all. Um, I think they took out the Lich already too. I think the Lich. See, I'm trying to remember every. It's been years, so I'm trying to remember everything. It's difficult. Considering I have like 5.5 seasons, well, not even a full half, mind you, but 5 seasons and some of season 6 I'd have to catch up on. It's a lot to try and figure out everything that happened. Um, but I mean, you guys could probably help me with that in the comments. Anything I need to know, any questions I have, you guys can help me remember anything I need to. Um, so if I say something that makes no sense, or if I say something that's wrong, or I don't seem to remember something, please say something in the comments. It's like it's just I'm not going to be able to remember everything after having not seen the series for 3 years. So sometimes I'm going to make mistakes or not recognize something or just not remember something properly. So just again, just let me know. But in the meantime, we're just going to get this episode started, see what we've got in store, and hope for the best. So, when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black, then it fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So I'm watching this, and I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to think, like, Breakfast Princess sounds familiar. Who voiced her again? It's like, I couldn't think of it, and I don't remember if I knew who voiced her before, but I checked in the credits. It's Grey Griffin. Grey Delisle Griffin. So yeah, I definitely recognized her voice. So this episode, apparently there's this princess day in which all the princesses of Ooo come together to discuss alliances and deals and stuff, and just basically political shit. And apparently even Bubblegum doesn't like going there, but she's just doing a crossword. But it seems like none of the other princesses take Lumpy Space Princess seriously as one, because she doesn't technically run a kingdom or anything of her own. So she kind of leaves and all upset and everything. And Marceline, who, again, why is she there? Like, she's, I guess you could kind of consider her a princess of the Nightosphere, considering who her father is, but she uses the title queen, right? I'm a little confused as to the specifics of that. But she goes after LSP, and they decide to just be bad together by just messing with things and breaking into Breakfast Princess's room and everything. And then eventually it just turns into a Goodfellas ripoff. There were some good parts of this for sure. It was really fun. It was entertaining. It was another one that didn't seem super important, like the last episode. It just seemed like a goofy episodic thing. But there was some really good stuff for it for sure. Excuse me. I really liked when Marceline and Bubblegum were texting each other and everything, and they were like saying out loud what they were texting, and Bubblegum's like exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. It's like, oh my god, that's hilarious. I loved Marcy's outfit in this as well. Like, she looked really great in this. Um, but I think the best parts of this were, funny enough, the actual Princess Day meeting. I wanted to see more of that. I thought that was extremely interesting and could give us a lot more depth and character to a lot of these princesses just by showing their interactions with each other. I would have honestly rather seen that. The episode we got wasn't like terrible or anything. It wasn't that bad, but I think I would have rather seen just the Princess Day, you know? Um, just to see, just to find out more about their different kingdoms, connections and how they interact with each other and stuff. And we got a little bit of that, but not enough. So I'm a little tiny bit disappointed, but I still enjoyed the episode for what it was, nonetheless. And again, it did have a lot of good humor and fun moments in it. And a lot of good jokes with the entire castle being made of breakfast and everything, and all the jokes they made surrounding that. So yeah. A lot of fun with that. But not a super important episode or anything. But it did give me a lot of the characters I wanted to see again. So I can definitely give it that. We saw Bubblegum, we saw Marcy, we saw Flame Princess. It's like, yeah, we saw these characters that I said I wanted to see again. I wanted to see more of. But again, not like too important of an episode or anything. I'm just a little disappointed that it didn't actually focus on the Princess Day. But apparently, I guess Princess Strudel, who I really did think was a Pop-Tart at first, apparently she made it all work out and got all the princesses really happy by the end and got all their deals worked out somehow. So that happened as well. But hey, who knows? Little things in this series could end up being really important later on. You never know. So we'll just have to wait and see. So, yeah, tell me in the comments below what you thought of this episode of Adventure Time. And thank you all so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.